Hello everyone, today in this video we'll be discussing the topic which is closet test. So here what we have to do is we have been given with a paragraph and there are some blank spaces in the paragraph. So what we are supposed to do is we have to fill those blank spaces with the appropriate verb, okay, verb or whatever grammar it is, okay. So how we are supposed to do that is first we will be reading the paragraph, and whenever a blank space comes we'll be looking at the options and filling the most appropriate one, okay. So this pretty simple one. Let's go through some examples here. So today most businessmen are worried. To begin with, they are not used to the competition. In the past they sold whatever they produced at whatever prices they choose, but with increasing competition customers began to pick and choose. Imports suddenly became frequently available, and that too at cheaper prices, okay. So that was the first one. Second one is, as a rule of thumb, a manned mission costs from 50 to 100 times more than a comparable unmanned mission. What does manned mission means? The person will be sitting in the rocket and then he will be going, okay, that is a manned mission. Unmanned mission is the person will not be sitting in a rocket and then the rocket will be going automatically, okay, that's the unmanned mission, okay. Thus, for scientific exploration alone, unmanned missions are, okay, unmanned missions are employing machine intelligence are preferred, okay. So unmanned missions are preferred which are employing machine intelligence. However, there may be reasons other than scientific for exploring space, okay. Social, economic, political, cultural, or historical. Because it's ending with al, here also it will be ending with al, okay. The principal advantage in having a clear-cut objective of business is that it does not derail. The enterprise does not stray from the direct role it has set so far for itself, okay. Enterprises with well-defined objectives can conveniently undertake production, okay, because companies do production and follow long-range development policies. Recognition of objectives removes the temptation to compromise long-range objectives for short-term gains, and improve coordination in work and consistency in policy, okay. His talk used to be full of wit and humor. He liked reading. He was a voracious reader and would pore over books covering a wide range of interests as soon as he got them. He had given a standing order to 2 bookshops in the city, okay. The Northeast India, East India in Asia is miniature, a place where the brown and yellow races meet and mingle. There are at least 262 ethnic groups, homogeneous ethnic groups, and the region is home to more than 150 million people if one includes Bangladesh. It is home to about 30 separate linguistic and ethnic groups, including the Taraos, okay, whose number is less than 400 individuals, allowing the ages and the mountains. The people of this winding trail form an anthropological and sociological anathema, okay, to Southeast Asia, where the roots of many disease. Each species has its special place or habitat. An expert bird watcher can look at a forest, meadow, lake, swamp, or field and calculate almost exactly what bird he expects he must find there. Birds are found. Some birds are found all over the world. Others confine themselves to certain areas. Still, some migrate from one country to another in winter in search of warmth, okay, because in winter we will be searching for warmth, and and then, okay. and warmth and food, and then return in spring dash the season is more favorable, when the season is more favorable. Okay. Recent discoveries shown that Indians of early days appear to have been highly civilized in many ways. They had massive public buildings and comfortable dwelling houses built mostly out of brick. They had made arrangements for good sanitation and an elaborate drainage system. They knew how to write. They knew how to write, but their language, which has not yet been deciphered, was not alphabetic but syllabic, like the Sumerian language. The last decade has been dash for management. The last decade has been outstanding for management. Management, education and development. When the economies of most Western countries were dash in 1980s, were developing in 1980s, there were dash cuts in both corporate training and higher education. There were marginal cuts in both training and education. During the boom years of mid 1980s, there was some dash in both areas. There was some proactivity in both areas. In early 1990s, industrialized countries were in the dash of another service, in the area of another service. Another service recession and a dash retrenchment was to be reasonably possible. Retrenchment was reasonably expected throughout the training world, but this is not the case so far. Many leading companies are asserting their belief in training as the key to the future competitiveness, and government have dash an era of rapid dash, encouraged an era of rapid expansion. So if you read carefully and see the options, mostly you will get to know what is the correct answer. So yeah, that's all for this video, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.